What it do, family? It's your girl Tamika.
And your girl Shamika.
And we are back with another video. Happy Friday!
Happy Friday.
I need my niggas and my ladies to the floor, you dig? Represent, throw your zone up, bounce, you dig? Lawa. We in a place to be, so don't hate, homeboy. Two-step with me and just jig. Just jig. Just jig, my nigga, just jig. Just jig. Just jig. Just jig, little shawty, just jig.
Seriously, I'm so happy that it's Friday. I'm ready to teleport out of work.
For real. I'm gone before I even get there. I'm gone.
Like, dead ass. Like, I'm so ready already to come back home.
Shit.
Listen, if it's your first time here, make sure you smash that subscribe button.
And
smash it.
And make sure you turn on those post notifications too, so you know when we be dropping these videos.
You got to do it. You got to do it. Shout out to the family, S&T Squad.
Gang.
I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming back and tuning in. I appreciate y'all guys joining us for the morning day check-in. You know what I'm saying? We be liking to do these early morning powwows from the car and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just the way that we could be able to talk to y'all in the midst of work, man. We got to work while we work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for real. So today, man, we got a pretty good topic. A lot of you guys probably seen some of the clips yesterday, but I want to have a topic because this type of shit happens in our families all the time. It doesn't matter if you black, white, Asian, whoever you are, this shit happens. Sky from the Black Ink Crew. I'm gonna give you guys a little background so you can kind of understand what's going on before I play some of the clips. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Sky from the Black Ink Crew, she gave her kids for adoption when she was when they were very young, not newborn babies, but you know, when they were young. So she gave them up for adoption. They actually was living a completely different life. You know what I'm saying? She decided to want to find them, you know what I mean? And since she found them, it has been very, very toxic. Her and the youngest son got into a heated argument. And some of the things that she said, it was really, I just don't think she should have ever said them. I don't think any mother should ever say them. So I'm going to play the clips for you guys, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So let's roll into these clips.
You were stealing from Walmart. It's inside your soul. You're a thief. Did Candace not have to pay for you?
Fraud, you dumbass.
Yeah. Hate you. I wish I would have.
She wished death on me. Like, I ain't never had no family member, nobody ever wished death on me.
I want to beat this little boy's ass. I wish I would have fought it. Why I ain't swallow you?
All right, now, when I seen that clip, she disgusted me as a whole woman. She just disgusted me because I feel like no matter how angry you get or how upset you get, a child that you once abandoned, not even if it's a child that you once abandoned, I don't care. You don't say those things as a mother. That's just my personal opinion about the situation. I have been in a similar situation with my mother. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you could try to blame it on the drugs, but then at the same time, shawty, it's just nah, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she should have never said that type of shit.
Hell no. Like, hell no. Look, I don't care how mad you are. You do not talk to your own flesh and blood. Like, you birthed, okay? Like, 9 months in the womb, and you birthed this child. Like, you know what I mean? God blessed you with this child. And then you just saying obnoxious stuff like
she
that.
She even
like,
had the nerve to say, I wish I would have swallowed you.
Okay? Like,
I wish I would have. Yo, that, and you know the
like,
thing.
She wished death on him. Like, just wish like he wasn't even here. Like, who says that? And then was trying to square up with him like he was some regular old dude off the street. Like,
now granted, he did too call her a dumbass, but see, like, I'm not saying that he's given a pass, but he's given a pass because of the simple fact that he never had his mama. So therefore there's going to be hurt there. It's going to be resentment. Like, definitely. I mean, he had to grow up to realize that his mama was out here living her best life without him. You know what I'm saying? So it was one of them type of situations, because I seen in the comments where people was like, well, he disrespected her, but she's the parent.
She's the parent.
It's the same way how I feel about 50 Cent and his son. It's like, nigga, I understand everything you saying, but nigga, you could take 9 shots and you got all this money to blow, but you can't fight a baby mama in court.
Like,
for to see your son. And when you left Marquise, that little dude was young. So if you would have fought for him, you could have made your own impression on him without the mother's, you know what I'm saying? You could have had your own bond. But this right here was foul as
fucking
hell.
ruthless, just straight ruthless. Like, I don't get that. Like, at the end of the day, you are the grown woman, you are the adult, you are the parent. Like, why would you say something like that to your child? Like, that's gonna fuck him up mentally.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna be real with you, and it's probably gonna go over a lot of people's heads. But sometimes I know in my circumstance, the reason why it's like that is because when parents are raising us, I had young parents. So in all actuality, when they was raising me, I was watching them grow up. Now, I might go over some people's heads what I just said, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, dog, it's not really until you get into, like, your 30s, your 40s, to where you really start to, like, understand life. Now, there are people that's very mature for their age and, you know, underneath that bracket. But at the same time, Shawty, when you think about it, if you had young parents, bro, when they was raising you, you was watching your parents grow up. Dead ass fucking serious. Like, it's sad. And in this particular case, she don't even have a bond with this boy to feel empathy for him.
No.
Nigga, you didn't even have those moments where a mother could just look down at his son and be like, yo, I gotta do whatever I gotta do to protect you.
Bro, come here, man. Come here. Listen to me, right? Listen, bro.
Because you had already failed him on that end because you gave him up. You know what I'm saying? But then when you came back around, shawty, like, I don't know, that shit was foul as hell.
Something should have clicked. Like, if you felt like that, I feel like, why even, like, try to rekindle the relationship?
That's what I said.
Why?
It's like, why go back and interrupt their lives
For
if you
real.
wasn't prepared to be...
Leave him alone.
...the mother that you was trying to be. And I mean, you know, when he was crying, I mean,
That
like,
shit
I
hurt.
wanted to hug him so bad,
Yes, he was crying so hard.
I
Like,
wanted
he
to
was
hug him so bad.
heartbroken. He was heartbroken.
I
Like,
wanted
you
to hug
could
him so
really
bad.
see, like everything was just crumbling. Like, for real, for him to break down like that. And then it sees consoling him. Not even.
Now, I'm going to tell you something, because that's another topic. I mean, I understand what C's was saying, because a lot of people felt as if he was being very insensitive. But then we got to look at it from two different perspectives. In this particular perspective, you got to look at it from a mother and a father's perspective. Let's be real. A lot of the black men that's growing up is the same circumstances as this young man. Probably sees as well. And as much as you hate to say it, because I feel like men need the same type of coddling that a woman needs, but at the same time, shawty, rules are going to be different for our black men. Nobody's going to be apologetic that he did not have a mother or a father. They don't give a fuck about that shit. That's the life that we live in now. So what C's was saying, it might have been fucked up in some situations, because in that one, I think he just needed somebody, you know what I'm saying? Which I feel like, as a man, C's tried to embrace him as far as he could go, but shit, what he told him was real shit.
True, because
to me,
gonna be like, nobody's really gonna feel bad for him. That's just the way that the society is formatted, which is fucked up.
It's fucked up.
I mean, it's like, come on. And then it's like, you really gotta have extra tough, thick skin, because your own mama don't even give a fuck. Like, if your own mama talking to you reckless, then who the fuck is the next person?
And that's what's so fucked up in our community, dog, because black men are broken. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, it starts at the house. Like, when you think about Russell Wilson and shit like that, bro, like, when you think about the things that he told her son, like, listen, you know, this woman got a kid. So listen, if you're going to be with her, you got to be prepared to treat this kid like your own. Are you ready for that? That seed that she planted set the standard. And I feel like it starts at home. And being that some of these young men are growing up without their mamas, their daddies, you know what I'm saying? They out here trying to learn life themselves. And sometimes learning life is bumping their head. Sometimes it's okay. You can bounce back from it. Sometimes you can't. But this shit was fucked up.
Like, I was in, like, just utterly disgusted. Like, I just could not believe, like, if I didn't know the background story that was her kid, like, I would have think that she was talking to just some old random person.
Yeah,
like,
that's
it was just
crazy.
I've never heard a parent talk like that to their child. Like,
and then I'm gonna also play this other clip. She actually came on her live in response to the video, and to me that shit just was this ridiculous as all hell.
It's just like, you still might as well shouldn't have said shit.
You just shouldn't have said nothing. But let's take a look at it.
Listen, I said what I said. Like, God gonna deal with me. I love, like, God, thank you for everything you done in my life and everything you gonna do. You know, that was a hard day for me in November, you know? pretty sure it was hard for him too. But it happened. Like, what the fuck you want me to do? God is working on me day by day, son. And it is what it is.
Say that shit again, that's not nice.
That's not nice.
Say that shit again, that's not nice.
That's not nice. That's not nice. They keep talking to me so mean, giving me death threats. That's not nice. Stop being like that to me.
All right.
Y'all supposed to be, if I'm so fucked up in the head, send me a Bible scripture or something. The fuck? Y'all just, motherfucker, my balcony shit I posted yesterday, motherfucker said, jump, die. I'm not perfect. I never said that I was. Like, I don't know what to say. I'm still gonna be me. I'm a work in progress. God is good all the time. All the time, who is he? What up, big homie? All the time, God is good. It is what it is. What the fuck?
So from that clip, to me, she probably shouldn't have just said nothing at all. The main thing she said is God is working on them, and I hope, because you're gonna have to learn that shit is just very, very unforgivable. And this is the thing that a lot of people don't understand when it comes down to the power of the tongue. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me personally, you know what I'm saying? Even though she could apologize 1,000 times to this young dude, and that shit is gonna always be a reminder in his brain. It's implanted. It's implanted. There's nothing that she can be able to do about it. Now, she could probably prove to him, you know what I'm saying, that she would never do that shit again, but it's gonna always be in his mind, man.
For real,
and you never want that type of shit to be stuck
in your
kid's mind, bro.
On God. Parent, like, goddamn.
And then this is a key that tripped me out, because she was sitting here complaining about, you know what I'm saying, people sending her death threats and shit. But you wish death on your own kid, and you want people to have sympathy for you?
Get out.
Make it make sense.
Come on now.
And then she's saying in the video, be nice. Shorty, like,
you be nice to your own blood. How about that?
I want to know what kind of bud she's smoking, because that's that. What?
I don't want none of that.
I don't neither,
I
nigga.
don't want none of that shit.
At all, bro.
Hell no.
But listen, that's the morning discussion, man. Let's chop it up. I want to know how y'all feel about it.
Yes.
This was fucking terrible, horrible on so many cylinders to me. But I want to know, because it might be some women in the comments that can relate to Sky. You know what I'm saying? And this is an open forum, shawty. Like, let's chop it up. We all been through life. We all been through a lot of different aspects in life, man. Let's chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I really want to know, how do you feel about this?
Yes.
As a mother, as the son, from any perspective. I want to know.
Grandmother perspective, anybody's perspective. Everybody's perspective is needed on this one.
Yeah, why you sounding like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King?
Because I'm just like really trying to figure this out. Like, am I tripping? Like,
no. I doubt any human being would think that that's okay. You got to be one of the most cruel-hearted human beings to think that this type of behavior is okay.
Okay.
Seriously. But let's chop it up. I want to know. If you want to have more topics like this, man, send us some topics in to discuss. You know what I'm saying? We love doing these morning power hours with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Drop it down in the comments or hit us on the DM. You can hit me on my IG at DLaw9. That is DEELAW9. I'm on Twitter at Tamika Edwards 1. Hit me up there. You can also hit me on Facebook at Danielle Edwards Law. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, I want to know. Send us some topics to talk about.
Yes.
Babe, what you got?
I ain't got nothing.
You ain't got
I ain't got nothing.
Yo, I love y'all, man. And until next video, we gonna catch y'all, dog.
Peace.